you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I break a knee. Thank you very much. Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much. Wow. Ah, looks like everybody's psyched up for the wedding. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Let's see. We have a lot of good news today. Of course, we are having a wedding. I'm marrying the couple. Here's my my ordained document. Is there? It actually is. And please, I mean, for those of you out there who take religion very, very seriously, as I do, but don't think I'm making too much of a joke, but this is my credentials of ministry. Aha. All right, so yeah, very excited. We got some good news. You know, we're going to do something this year. This year, I think we'll do something called Good News of the Day. You know, I mean, because there's, you know, we need a little good news. Today, there's some good news. Heidi, here it is. Heidi Klum, who was here last year as a guest of ours, had a little baby with Seal. They had a baby Seal, I mean a baby boy. Tina Fey and her husband had a baby as well, a baby girl, so we want to congratulate them as well. I was over at Good Morning America this morning, and I saw Charles and Robin Roberts, who's terrific. She interviewed me, and of course Diane Sawyer. And I won't give it away, but there's some good news coming from there too, Charles. Never mind. Let's see. Oh, we got a great show today, by the way. You know who's here? This guy's he's in Desperate Housewives, but I first saw him as Carmen Gia in The Producers. His name is Roger Bart, and he's terrific. He really is. I really like him. And the great, one of my pals, the great Steve Schirripa from the Sopranos is here. So, and we have the wedding. Okay. I want to get going because we got, you know, this wedding today. It's a big thing. And we surprised this couple. They're a terrific couple, Hope and Tamara. And Hope is a science teacher, a rare breed, a science teacher from, where is it, in New Jersey? I think we have it. No, that's not it. Keep going, David. You'll find it eventually. There it is. She teaches at the Christopher Columbus. Why couldn't I remember that? Christopher Columbus Middle School in Clifton, New Jersey. There's 1,400 students right now watching. Let me roll a tape. For those of you who didn't see yesterday, let me just show you how we surprised them.
We can't think of a better way or place to say I do than with you.
So what I was thinking is maybe tomorrow you come here and we will marry you. I'll marry you on the show. So what it is, see, a lot of shows have done weddings, and people do weddings because it's a ratings getter, and so, but no one has ever married the people themselves. I'm the host that's going to marry them. Hope is backstage, isn't she? Can we talk to Hope? Hope, how's it going? Oh, look, Hope, you look great.
Thank you, Tony.
And that's Brian, our hair guy, and so are you ready, Hope? Are you excited?
Almost. I'm so excited I can't even sit down. And Brian is taking fabulous care of me.
Now,
He's wonderful.
How long have you guys been dating?
13 going on 14 years.
13 years. They really needed me. What can I say? All right, Hope, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. All right. Yeah, all right. I got some other stuff I want to get to, a couple of things, but you know, it's viewer mail. I got some more. Oh, let me just show you one thing. You know, yesterday I showed pictures of my grandson. Let me just show you a little videotape. Come on. Videotape. No? Yes? No? It's live. What can I tell you? Oh, look at that kid. Look. And there's me taking a picture. Love it. All right. Okay. Time to play our game. It's time to play our game where a home viewer can win up to $5,000 on a Disney Visa gift card. It's a little game we like to call... Like this now. You gotta do this. Yeah. It used to be like this. Now it's this because we the... that crazy hand thing over there, you know. Okay, let's play. On the phone, we have Michelle Files from Stillwater, Oklahoma. She watches us on KFOR Channel 4. Hello, Michelle.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Congratulations on your new grandson.
Thank you very much. It's an unbelievable time in my life. I got a grandson, the second year of the show. My daughter's in college. I mean, it's just everything is going pretty great, actually. and I appreciate the nice thoughts. What do you do in Stillwater?
I'm a health educator at Oklahoma State University.
Oh, no kidding. How's it going? Do you think that, how do you see the country's health? Which direction is it pointed in?
Well, hopefully it's going to get healthier as time goes on. We're not exactly the healthiest country right now.
Right.
But
Well,
there's a lot of money being given to health programs right now.
and we're gonna do something on our show too, a family fitness challenge during the year this year. So we're gonna try to get involved in that. Okay. Today we have to have an audience puck drop, an audience member puck dropper. Say that 4 times fast. Here's Michelle Scholar from Howard Beach, New York. Hello, Michelle. Very nice of you. All right. So would you please take a puck and drop it there? Look at D. Here we go. $3,500. Now we're talking. Okay, Michelle, you're playing for $3,500. What do you claim to be an expert in?
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Okay, there's a subject that we're all... what do you mean? You trying to say we're not interested? No, we are. All right, here it is. But, you know, and remember, we've changed this now. One of the changes we've done, it's a multiple choice question so that people at home who aren't experts on Mary-Kate and Ashley can actually play along, okay?
Perfect.
So in which movie did Mary-Kate and Ashley play the roles of Tess and Emily Tyler? Was it A, Passport to Paris? Was it B, Billboard Dad? Or was it C, New York Minute?
Tess and who?
What did you say?
Tess, Billboard Dad.
Billboard Dad, you're right, that's right. Mess around with me. All right, Michelle. You just won $3,500 on a Disney
Great.
Visa gift card, and thank you so much for
Thank
playing
you.
Extravaganza. Okay, stay healthy. All right, like I said, a great show today. Roger Bart from Desperate Housewives, Steve Schirripa, and the big surprise wedding. So come back, okay?
Next, the scheming pharmacist from Desperate Housewives, Roger Bart. And still to come, Hope and Tamer's surprise wedding.
Extravaganza, brought to you by Disney Rewards Visa. Earn rewards redeemable with no blockout dates on Disney vacations, movies, entertainment, shopping, and more. So excited. Now, our first guest plays George, the maniac pharmacist on ABC's highest-rated show, Desperate Housewives. Here he is at the end of last season as he reveals his true feelings for housewife Bree.
I kept this friendship going because I thought Rex's dislike of you was paranoid, but you had feelings for me all along. God, this is just such a betrayal.
Come on, Bree. The only thing I am guilty of is loving you in silence.
Well, you shouldn't be doing that. In case you've forgotten, I'm married.
To a selfish, two-faced liar who betrayed you with a hooker.
I told you that in confidence. How dare you throw it back in my face?
So, you're ending our friendship? After everything I've done for you?
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It didn't mean anything.
Please welcome Roger Bart. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That was such a funny clip. I fought for those shorts, by
Did
the
you
way.
really?
Yeah.
It was
they were
worth it.
fantastic.
No,
And
it's
I didn't ever think in a million years the hooker line would get a laugh.
It gets a huge
I never thought
laugh.
it would. It was extraordinary.
It gets a huge laugh. Yeah. Well, so listen, you're on. Listen, the first time I saw you was as Snoopy.
Yeah.
And it was sort of gay Snoopy. Am I right? Well, it was. You know, it's on Broadway, and You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
And it had sort of a.
I never really thought of it that way. But,
You didn't?
No. No.
Way to go, Tone. But anyway, what I meant, my point was that, and then of course as Carmen Gia in The Producers.
Well,
and
that was gay.
That was another.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I thought it was anyway. But what I'm saying is now you're on the #1 show.
Yeah.
And probably right now the #1 show, and So you've been an entertainer and an actor for a long time.
Yeah.
What's changed since the show?
Well, the big difference, of course, is that I suppose before the show, none of you would even recognize me. None of you may still even recognize me. So the recognition factor has gone up exponentially. It's been I walk around the neighborhood because I live right around here and on the Upper West Side of Manhattan, and people recognize me from the theater and from some of the stuff I've done on television. But now, of course, if I go in an airport or something like that, particularly in airports, particularly in Los Angeles airports, they'll recognize, because everyone is always on the sort of lookout for any sort of celebrity. So I was riding JetBlue recently, and I took a red eye back home.
That's a plug.
JetBlue. 100 points right there. and I remember I was landing on the red eye, and somebody, the stewardesses, had not, the flight attendants had not sort of given away that they had recognized me, but it was about 5:30, and I was very, very tired, and I sort of woke up to hear, ladies and gentlemen, let me be the first to welcome you to JFK Airport, where the approximate time is 5:38 a.m. George, why did you poison Rex?
No, that's great.
Like, how did that happen?
That's great. Any other, are you surprised? I know, having been in the public life for a long time, people go to great lengths to get, sort of be and let they recognize.
Yeah.
You have any?
Oh, yeah. There was that, it's typical. I used to, because having done the show with Matthew Broderick and the producers, we used to walk around the neighborhood a lot, and you'd always see this. I'm sure you're sort of very familiar with it, where somebody would sort of walk by you and kind of spot you, and then, of course, do the old sort of fake return. I'll demonstrate it for you. They would sort of walk along the street and go like this.
It's true. It's true.
And so, it happened to me. I knew I had made it when it happened to me the first time a couple of weeks ago. I thought, that's great. Somebody actually did the whole sort of, what was I thinking? And that's him.
Is that the Chrysler building?
It's the creepy guy. Yeah, right, exactly.
Well, good. Now, so it's so exciting. It really is exciting. I can only imagine what it must be like to be on that show and to have this this amazing ride that you're going through. You know?
Yeah.
What about your family? How do they feel about it? You have how many kids do you have?
I have 2 kids. I have a 19-year-old and a 4.5-year-old. So
spreading them out.
Yeah. Well, it takes me about sort of 14 years to sort of get revved up to breed.
Yeah.
And
it's an incredible refractor.
And they're great. And my father, he's sort of stayed up and watched Desperate Housewives a couple times, and he always just says the same thing. I don't understand. I'm just confused. But my kids are great. As you know, this has been sort of back to school time, and so my 4.5-year-old, we had to kind of go through the whole getting her shots. I think everybody knows that. Right around 5, you have to get these series of shots, and she was so sweet. And my older daughter, of course, is in her 2nd year of University of Pennsylvania, where they just do shots. So it's...
my daughter, I just took my daughter to college.
You did, right? It's tough, right?
Oh, I cried for 3 days.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard. It's the hardest thing. I can't believe how hard it was.
It's really tough. Separation is tough. And I dropped my kid off at UPenn, and I had a bunch of tears in my eyes, and she said, Daddy, don't worry, you're only in New York. And I said, no, it's just $45,000. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then she told me recently that she wants to study acting, and switch majors from, which of course is frightening. It's the most expensive acting school, an Ivy League acting school.
But it is frightening just to think that they're going into it.
No,
because it's a tough way to make a living sometimes, isn't it?
Oh, completely.
I mean, it really is. All right. We're going to talk more, okay, Roger? Please stick around. When we return, we'll see how much Roger and our audience knows about his castmates from Desperate Housewives. So stick around, please.
Still to come, Tony marries Hope and Tamara.
Yes, those are some of the bridal gowns. Those are some of the bridal gowns for our wedding later, and we're back with Roger Bart. And Roger, we were just talking about the producers. That's where I saw you as Carmen Gia, and now there's a movie of the producers.
That's right.
And you were cast as the same same role.
That's which is pretty lucky. A lot of times in our history of sort of theater and musical theater, often when they make the movie of the show, they'll replace leads. And particularly minor parts. So we were frightened that I would be replaced by a Robert Downey Jr. who wanted to
sure.
push the envelope and do something different, or
Sean Hayes,
Sean
I
Hayes,
see Sean
exactly.
Hayes,
Anybody. So it was great, and I feel lucky.
No, it's great.
And it opens December 21st, I understand.
Oh,
so it's really exciting.
Wish you the best with that.
Thanks.
Yeah. Great to work with Mel. Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks is fantastic, a genius, and a kind and wonderful man. So he was very present throughout both the Broadway show and through the movie, and he's just the greatest.
Well, we got a quiz here, and we got a great prize for the audience. If Roger can get, I think 4 out of 5 right, we have the set, the DVD of Desperate Housewives for everybody in the audience. He's nice enough to bring it. Roger was nice enough to bring it. So here we go. Let's try. You ready?
Yeah.
You're up for this.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Which of the Desperate Housewives started her career as a singing mermaid on The Love Boat? By the way, I want you to know I did The Love Boat. Played a Japanese guy. It's a long story, but go ahead.
How about that?
Yeah. So who do you think?
I would. Oh, somebody's raising their hand. What is that?
No,
is
no.
that in the rules? Does he know? Can you mouth it to me? Really, Terry Hatcher.
That's right.
Hey!
That's right. There we go. Hey, lady.
How about that?
Hey, lady. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Behind the pixelated photo, we have a pixelated photo. Here it is. There it is.
Oh,
okay.
well.
Is a desperate housewife who once dreamed of singing backup for her idol, Tina Turner.
Well, it's obvious by the square eyes that it's Felicity Huffman.
That's true. Yes, the square eyes. The square eyes are a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
She's terrific too.
She's
everybody's
fantastic.
great. Oh, look at that guy.
Look at that one.
How could that show not be a hit? Look how great they are.
Unbelievable.
Okay, which housewife had previous? He's got 2 right, folks. Which housewife had previous television role whose character's description included inmate at a psych ward, former call girl, attempted murderer, and mother to a son named Ricardo? That's a giveaway, I think. Ricardo.
Oh, Eva Longoria.
I would say that would be right. She was on The Young and the Restless.
All right.
You'd believe it.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Don't pixelate her.
No.
Hey. All right. And last, which housewife had a ping pong table in her backyard? Ping pong.
Marcia Cross.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. Oh! Hey,
How did I not know that?
that's the meanest buzzer I've ever heard. All right, we got one more chance. Who's the only desperate housewife I haven't mentioned?
Marcia Cross.
Bingo, we have a winner.
Yeah.
The audience is all getting. And the Desperate Housewives season premiere is Sunday night, September 25th, 9 o'clock on ABC. Make sure you see it. Roger, thank you so much for being here. Good luck. We'll be right back.
Next, Todd English tackles schoolbox lunches. And still to come, the big to-do before they say, I do.
Here we are. We're back. We're back. Summer is over and the kids are back in school, and it's time to start thinking about what to pack in their lunch boxes. Are your kids tired of the same old peanut butter and jelly or boring bologna and cheese? I love bologna and cheese. Anyway, our next guest is here to give our kids' lunch boxes a makeover. We're making over everything this year. Please welcome celebrity chef Todd English and his 9-year-old son, Simon. Hi, Simon. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi.
Tony.
Thanks
Good
a
to
lot
see
for
you.
being here.
All right.
Thank you.
I like bologna sandwiches too.
I love bologna. Bologna is my, Tony Bologna. Anyway.
That's part of what you're made of, right?
Yeah. So, Simon, are you back in school?
Yeah.
What grade are you in?
4th.
4th grade.
Yeah.
Huh? How's it going?
It's going good.
Too early to tell?
Yeah.
One day at school, we pulled them out today to come on the show.
That's nice.
That's not a bad deal, right?
Not bad. Not bad.
That's great.
So this is your youngest son.
This is my
right?
youngest, 9, and I have my oldest, Oliver, who's 15, and my daughter, who's 12.
Oh, that's great. I have a 12-year-old daughter as well, Emily.
And then, I mean, and you're talking about sending them off to college. I mean, that breaks my heart.
Wait,
I can't think.
I'm telling you. And that joke that Roger Bart did about, the 4-year-old got shots and the other one just does shots. I get that. All right. So you have a good summer?
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you do? Did you do anything specific or just hang out?
I did a lot of camps.
A lot of camps.
A lot of camps, huh?
Yeah. Hockey camp, right?
Hockey camp.
Okay, and then we went on a vacation, right? Summer vacation.
Yeah,
Right?
I did baseball camp, hockey camp. I don't remember.
That beat the vacation.
Tennis.
Huh? We went on the boat.
Tennis, hockey, baseball. What are you? You're one of those kids that's like, busy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Modern
So,
kids,
what is your favorite meal that your father makes?
Pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti.
See that?
Right,
You
it's,
know.
it's
The name of the restaurant is English is Italian, right?
My name is English, but you'd never know that it's, I'm Italian, but we are Italian. More Italian than anything else, that's for sure, right? Any Italians know that? You're brought up in an Italian family, you're Italian. If you got this much, you're an Italian. That's the way it goes.
What are we going to make today?
All right, so what I wanted to do is actually try to, dress this up a little bit, but also make it interesting for kids. Obviously bologna, peanut butter, and, there's always the dilemma of what to make,
You
right?
never want the same thing.
Yeah, right. You always.
No.
You always.
And plus, if it's bad, you give it away and you go to the vending machine. Am I right?
That's what I do.
That's what you do.
Do you ever trade it? I know. I was talking. I said, how many times do you trade your lunch? Probably a lot, right? Yeah, that's it. Anyway. Well, not this one.
Some of
right?
my friends are cheap.
You heard
Some of my friends are cheap. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
You don't know. I mean, you say, I'll trade you this sandwich for that banana, and they go, what? Half a banana, I'll give you, then I'll take the sandwich? Or
Yeah.
They negotiate.
Yeah.
Modern kids. That's it. That's the way
All right,
it works.
so-
Anyway, here, I'm going to have you help me make this one.
Okay.
We're going to do apple butter, cheddar, and then turkey bacon, because one of the things we want to always be sure of, right, is that we want to keep healthy kids, these days, right? Everyone wants their kids to be healthy, and grandkids as well.
They're getting, that's one of the things we have to watch in this country,
Right, it's an important thing.
Okay, what do I do now?
Now, this is the turkey bacon. We put that on there.
Oh,
so
turkey
now,
bacon. I like
the thing I wanted to accomplish here is some cheddar on there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing I wanted to accomplish is, okay, you've got the turkey bacon, the cheese, which kids like, right, Simon? Most kids like, right? Cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
And and also the apple butter, is a little sweetness.
It's a little
to it.
sweet, yeah.
There's no mayonnaise. It's very low in fat, and this is a great.
And this is nice bread.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say yes.
Schirripa. Right, come on, what more do you want? And then you can either just pack it like this, which is wonderful, but also I like to do this too, which is this is a great gadget I love. It's just the panini press.
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
hot, baby, watch out. There we go. Cut that baby up.
That looks good. It's too hot to eat. But my goodness, it looks.
And the cheese melts, and you can just pack it like that. It's also great for big kids as well. Thank you. Right, down here. Simon, I'm going to have Simon make this. This is something as well, it's healthy and fun, and it has a lot of nice little treats in it. I always like to sneak in the healthy parts. This is dried
apple.
dehydrated apples.
Great.
Try that. It's actually really nice.
I thought it was French fries that turn green or something.
You're always trying to trick them a little bit. Give them something a little extra there. We've got almonds. That's peaches, dried dehydrated peaches. I love these. You get these at Whole Food stores now. This is a dehydrated raspberry. Absolutely delicious. Try that, baby. That's really good. Nice and sweet, I guess, because every kid has a sweet tooth. Even us big kids have sweet tooths, all right? This is the thing we like to do. A little dark chocolate, of course. A little coconut is a treat, huh? All right? Keep going, Simon. You're doing beautiful there.
Raisins?
That's actually dried cherries.
Like I said,
and don't forget
cherries.
And you can have as many or any of those, right? And those are the dehydrated raspberries.
Yeah.
All right? And there you go. Mix that up, and off you go. And you have a beautiful...
It's like a trail mix?
Yeah, it's like a trail mix, basically.
Man, let me see. Wait.
It's like a tossed salad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's great. All right. That's pretty good.
You got good stuff in there, and then you sneak in a little chocolate because, hey, that's the real good part, right? Just don't pick out the chocolate, Simon, okay? And the last thing we're going to make here is a smoothie, and you can put this in their thermos, all right? And it's, again, fruit. This is low-fat milk, all right? Some yogurt as well. All right? Yeah, thank you, dude. Yeah, my little assistant there. He knows what he's doing. There we go. Some fruit. We got berries, strawberries, blueberries. Put those in like that. A little raspberries, like that. All right, don't forget the bananas.
It's all right, kid.
That's all right, it's
You take after me. That's good. Don't worry about it.
That's why you have the dog. Okay, now.
Your dog likes fruit too?
Yeah, they eat anything, Okay, and we just puree this like that. All right, beautiful berry frap, and you can put this right in their thermos, and boom, you've got pretty healthy thing going on here. Try some of that, okay?
Try that.
You can put some honey in there too, but I just like it plain like that. That's just a vanilla yogurt. I like it a little chunky. What do you think, Simon?
I think it's important that you try to, do this so that it's not boring, and they don't get rid of it, and they don't go to those vending machines.
Right, they're not swapping all the time.
Oh, that's delicious. That's delicious. Yeah. Simon, tell me the truth now. I know you have to live with him, but what grade do you give this meal?
A.
You better say that. All right. Okay. All right, listen.
You can come home now, kid.
Hey, listen, for the recipe, go to TonyDanza.com or write to us at Ansonia Station, Post Office Box 234095, New York, New York 100230013. And be sure to check out Todd's new restaurant, English is Italian, right here in New York City. Todd, thank you so much, all right? Simon, have a great year at school, all right? We'll be right back. All right.
segment is proudly sponsored by Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family, where friends and family celebrate the Italian tradition of great food. Next, Bobby from The Sopranos, Stephen R. Schirripa. And still to come, Hope and Tamara exchange vows.
My show is one word.
Wow! It's hot. Yeah. It's cooking.
You're doing a great job.
It's wild.
Just a little there.
And it's live.
Don't you wish you were here? Man, is it great. You know, I realized something, you know, I missed this job. I really have. I'm so glad to be back. And, oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. And one of the reasons I'm glad to be back is that guys like this stop by. My next guest plays Bobby Bacala on The Sopranos. We're all waiting for it to come back. And not only is he a good actor, and a great actor, and a good friend of mine, he's now a children's book author. Nicky Deuce hits stores today. Please welcome back to the show, Steve Schirripa.
The greatest job. You got 95% beautiful broads every day you come to work.
Well, I
Beauties. You got beautiful women every day and you get paid for it.
Yes.
Who's better than you?
Yes, and I don't usually call them broads. That's the only thing.
I'm working with big, fat, hairy guys every day. Look who you're working with. and I want to give, I know there's a wedding.
Yeah, there is a
So
wedding.
I got to give a little boost to the couple.
Oh, yeah.
Give a little something.
Very nice.
You can't come in empty-handed, Tom.
You know, that's it. You come here, you saw a wedding, you had to have a boost.
Got to give a little boost for people that don't know. It's a little money, you know, for the
and it goes in a little
purse.
pouch. A little pouch.
So
you
we
know.
get them started. Help them
All
get
right,
things
so we
kicked
have for Hope and Tammy.
I've got to congratulate you. How old is your grandson?
He'll be 3 weeks Saturday.
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, how much did your grandson weigh?
He weighed 7 pounds, 14 ounces. He was 21 inches long. We didn't win the pool, but we didn't throw him back, you know.
My two daughters, one was 9, 12, and the other one 10 and change.
Really?
And it was like my wife gave birth to 2 butterball turkeys.
Yeah, that's it. Those are big
And
babies.
now they're skinny and beautiful. And
how old are they now?
9 and 13.
9 and 13. Yeah. Do you remember what it was like? Were you there when the baby was born?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was in there.
Yeah.
A lot of Italian guys don't like that.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I loved it.
It's the greatest high. I wouldn't have missed that for anything in the world.
Some guys even videotape it.
I videotaped one and I took a picture. When the doctor pulled out the baby, I got the clock right behind it, 9:05 right there.
Composition.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
that's nice. See, I didn't want to remember it that well. I audio taped it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I just, you know.
That's
so
got to be tougher to listen to.
No, the tapes are fun.
Right?
Hey, speaking of weddings, you went to a wedding recently, didn't
Went
you?
to a wedding. A guy, Joe Ganascoli, plays Vito, one of the characters on the show.
We have some pictures.
He
I
got
don't know if
married this June in
Can you
Staten
see
Island.
there's Joe?
Where else?
And a beautiful.
Beautiful Diana's his wife. He plays Vito.
Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. Joe's a very handsome.
He's way over his head.
You know, you can tell he's got a show. That's all I got to say.
He's way over his head. She's beautiful, but Joe's a good guy.
Oh, no, he's a great guy.
And we were all there.
Let's see
and Uncle Junior, Dominic Canese, and Johnny Sack. And we rented a excursion limo. And we all went. It was Johnny Sack and Michael Imperioli and Robert. And it was like the Soprano fun bus. And we went to Staten Island in this huge limo, 9 of us and our wives. And we had a few drinks. And on the way back, we sang Funiculi Funicula.
Oh, my goodness.
And I swear to you. Dominic loves to sing.
He loves to sing. But I think it says something about the cast, that the cast gets together and does that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, we went 9, 10 of us from the cast, and we had a great time. We were happy for him. You know, we hang around together. We're very good friends. I know.
I know.
All the
It
guys.
really is something. But now, wait a minute. You must be getting a lot of grief because it hasn't been on in a while. I mean, do people come up to you and say, hey, when are you going to...
Absolutely. And we just got beat up a little in the paper, but I'm going to tell you this.
What'd you get beat up?
Yesterday's Daily News, the critic beat us up for being on.
Oh, I see.
And he's saying no one cares. Well, of course everyone cares. But besides that, this isn't done purposely. It's not done like a ploy to keep the audience. this is what the creator and the writers need. They need this time. So what's it like, Picasso? Hurry up with the paintings. We need more paint. Come on over here. Van Gogh, come on.
Yeah.
You know, this is what it takes to make this great show. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
Where are you in the shooting?
6. Shooting, don't mention shooting. I'm still alive. You know something? What do you know, Tony?
No. I was going to ask you.
What do you know? You know something.
I don't know anything.
I'll say shooting. Come on. I'm nervous as it is. We're in the middle of the 6th episode. I'm happy to say I am still alive as of now. That's all I know.
Is that really? I mean,
I swear to God.
So in other words, when you get the script, when you finally see a script, you got to read through there and see it.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, they would tell me. They would give you a little. I mean, they're not going to let you go in there blind. You know, you get in the coffin. It's not going to be like that. Hey, fat boy, get in the coffin today.
It's a rough business.
Your turn. No,
it's a rough business, though.
Yeah, but you know, you would know ahead of time.
I'll tell you, I think people are really excited about it coming back.
And then we're doing a 7th season.
And doing a 7th season, yeah.
We did 12 episodes. We're doing 12. We started the end of April. We're in the middle of the 6th, and we'll take some time off, a little time, not much time, and finish up the last 8.
Well, that's good. I have a feeling it may be another 8 after that as well, because
I hope so.
You know, when something works like this,
that,
I'll give you that. Yeah.
So I just bought an apartment. I could use the dog. Yeah.
So last time you were here, you brought your dogs. Remember?
My dogs.
Yeah, the
2 wiener dogs, Bobby and Carly, and they were guests on the show.
Right.
And
I think I got them off, didn't I?
What's that?
Didn't I get them off? I think I got
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, you know, a comic in the old days. They go on Carson, they're stars the next day. My wiener dogs. We got 2 phone calls. They're in a new book from Amanda Jones, all about Dachshunds. They posed. She saw them on the show. She wanted to have them. And then they're in a spread for Animal Fair magazine this November.
See that? Yeah.
So that's all from Tony's show.
Building careers. That's what we do.
So my wife says, you know, not for nothing, but I don't think they should do shows for free. Let's try to get them an agent. I said, are you kidding me? She said, hey, we could buy dog food. I went, we're okay. Don't worry.
Now, Steve, you know, you're a rather large guy. You're an imposing figure. I understand that you had a pet as a youngster.
I had a rabbit. We lived in Brooklyn and Bensonhurst, and when my mother, you know, bought us a bunny. I was 9 years old. Bought us a bunny for Easter. Started getting bigger and bigger. Now we're living in 7 of us in a little apartment. And my mother says, listen, your grandmother's friend, Miss Parmese's got a farm upstate. They're with a lot of room, it could hop around. I said, all right, beautiful. So about 6 months later, I go down to the grocery store. I see Mrs. Parmese. I say, hey, Miss Parmese, you know, how's Sniffy? You know, Sniffy the rabbit, you know? She went, Sniffy, you know the rabbit my mother gave you? Oh, yeah, he was delicious.
Nice.
Very traumatic for a 9-year-old.
Yeah, very good. Let's talk about the book.
She ate the pet. You know
Let's talk about the book. Let's talk about Nikki Deuce.
Nikki Deuce. Comes out today.
Comes out today.
Nikki Deuce. Thank you. It's a.
Now, wait a minute. I just want to say, you've written a few books now.
Wait, I got 2 nonfiction books. Goomba's Guide to Life, Goomba's Book of Love. And this is a novel. This is a middle grade novel for an 8 to 12-year-old or for a guy that reads like an 8 to 12.
Yeah.
Let's not count that out. You could buy it too, guys. You know? Guys in the neighborhood read on it, you know.
But this is about a kid who lives in the suburbs and he comes to Brooklyn and he learns the way of growing up in Brooklyn.
Exactly.
And Steve, may I ask you how old you are?
I'm 48.
So we're about, well, I'm a little older, but I grew up in the same time.
Well, you
in
look
Brooklyn.
younger.
Well,
that's the thing.
But we grew up in Brooklyn
in the 60s and 70s.
Well, 50s and 60s, yeah.
So, but you know, even though the book takes place now in 2005, in my head when we were writing it, it's, you know, the days of old, like, you know, when your grandmother, I would go shopping with her and you go to the fruit store and you go to the pork store and then you go to the butcher and you go to the Salameria. Yeah. Now you go to one store, you buy everything.
Yeah, you buy everything, right.
And so Nicky spends time with his grandmother in Brooklyn. He may as well have landed on Mars because he has no idea where he is. And he runs into a few little problems, but he brings his family back together, you know. And whether you're Italian or Chinese or black, it's a family story, and it's a really, really nice story, and it's been getting great reviews.
And do you write this with a guy named Charles Fleming?
Fleming is my partner.
Is he like a ghostwriter?
I'm not like Madonna. I'm not like Madonna. We're partners, you know what I mean?
Are you saying
Madonna never even read her book, never mind wrote it.
Okay, yeah, you did.
What are you gonna
Listen.
What are you gonna do?
Nikki Deuce is in stores today. Steve, you're the
Great
greatest.
story,
I wish
great
you the
story.
best. I wish you the best. We'll be right back.
Next, Tony performs the big wedding.
Just about ready to say I do. Now, before we say I do, let's get to know our bride and groom a little bit. Let's roll a little. Let me just introduce. First of all, this is Kimberly. Oh, they went to the tape. I'll come back.
17 and 18 years old. Our first date, we snuck into a playground behind a school, and Tamara asked me to be his girlfriend.
She was going to school and college, and I was doing the whole rock and roll thing, being in a band and all, and we kind of kicked it off right from the beginning.
He went off on tour, drumming with a few bands, and I was at home going to college, becoming a teacher. Through those times, we've stayed together, supported each other, just fell more and more in love. Tamara is hilarious, smart, a teddy bear for sure, and he has the most amazing heart. I'm a lucky girl.
She's loving. She's so loving and so caring, just so like full of energy, you know, and really spontaneous, and I just love that about her.
They make all of us laugh, and everyone who sees them and meets them think they're the best couple in the whole world. When Hope's Hope, you know, she's great, and when Tamara's Tamara, he's amazing, but when the two of them are together, it's even better.
I have a potbelly pig and a dog, Lily, and if you love my dog and you love my pig, I'm loving you. Watching him with them it just makes everything so perfectly clear that one day, you know, we'll have our own little bundles of joy, and he's going to be a wonderful father.
Hope is going to make a great wife and a great mom, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with her. I adore her.
Tamara fills my heart with confidence. When I'm with him, I feel just like $1,000,000. The way he looks at me and the way he smiles and supports all my crazy ideas. He makes me feel like the best person in the world because I'm next to him.
Oh, great, great. All right, listen. First of all, let me introduce you to she was our. You were like our. You were in cahoots with us here.
Yeah.
This is Kimberly, Hope's sister, and she was instrumental in helping us get this done, and we appreciate it. So, are you excited about the
Very
big?
excited. That made me cry.
Well, you know, this all came from because I saw a videotape as I was going through the mail, and I said, this Hope's nuts. So we have her here. All right. So look, now I guess the moment we've all been waiting for. All right. Let's. Nadia, are you around? Play a little music for us. Do I have my certificate? I need my certificate, don't I? No? Okay. Well, listen, Tamara, how are you? Good to see you. Excited?
Thank you.
And this is the family, am I right?
Yep.
Welcome, family. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Okay. All right, ready? You ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's
you look
do
beautiful, Hope. I mean, that's great. And I'm excited about this too. Okay. Remember, folks, you probably will have to get married again. I don't know if this lasts, but I'll do it. We are gathered here today at the ABC studios in New York City to unite Hope and Tamara in holy matrimony. The rings, please, Tamara. Okay. Hey, you take that and put it on her, I guess. I know. This is my first ceremony, Tamara. Okay, repeat after me, Tamara. I, Tamara, take Hope.
I, Tamara, take Hope.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
And I promise to love her.
I promise to love her.
And always watch the Tony Danza show.
Always watch the Tony Danza show.
In good times and in bad.
In good times and in bad.
Okay, and Hope, now you repeat after me. Okay. I, Hope, take Tamara.
I hope take Tamara.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
And I promise to love him.
I promise to love him.
And cherish him.
And cherish him.
And always watch the Tony Danza show as well.
And always watch the Tony Danza show as well.
Anything for ratings. In good times and in bad.
In good times and in bad.
Now, with the power vested in me by my 24, and I got just a couple more minutes here, vested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife. Would you put that on her finger first? How's that? I should have done that while we were saying the vow. And now I'm remembering. You may kiss the bride, Tamara. All right. Oh, look, here we have a beautiful cake. Okay, guys, here's yours. We have cake for everybody in the audience because we've got to share, right? And hey, listen, let me just say something. I wish you really, I mean, when you actually go and actually do this for real, I wish you the best and welcome to the club. So, all right, look, this party's just getting started, so come on back, okay? With Hope and Tamara. I just married them. They're about to get into their limo, but we have to thank our friends at David's Bridal and Craco Jewelers, Craco Diamonds for the rings and the bride and this beautiful dress. We also have some other friends. Thanks to the tourist board in Jamaica, the Jamaican Tourist Board, you'll be spending a week at the beautiful Sunset at the Palms Resort and Spa in Jamaica, and Air Jamaica will get you there. We thank our friends there, and so let me open the door for you. And
gotta give Tony.
Hope, I love you. Tamara, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Okay, take care, guys.
Thank you, love.
All right. Bye-bye, let's throw some lights. What do you say? Oh, bird seed. Hey, what's going on here? All right, hey, wait. You gotta get a shot. You gotta get a shot in the back of the car. Look. Bye-bye, guys. All right, listen, I want to thank all my guests, Roger Bart, Steve Schirripa, Todd English, and his son Simon. Congratulations to Hope and Tamara. Join us tomorrow for Carmen Electra, okay? And the Family Fitness Challenge. I think in Heather Mills McCartney's also stopping by. I'll see you then. Thanks a lot, folks.